Today, over 30 million men, women, and children are targeted as cheap, disposable, and ideal laborers. Forced into unethical working conditions, their presence is visible within every industry's supply chain, tainting the food we eat, the clothes we wear, and the technology we can't live without. This is also known as modern-day slavery. Yet despite knowing the implications of our actions, why do we continue to support and buy products from these companies? I believe we're experiencing cognitive dissonance, where we find ourselves distressed because our actions don't align with our beliefs and our value systems. I think we're overwhelmed. From the time we wake up until the time we go to sleep, we're constantly bombarded by every social medium telling us where to shop, what to buy, who to support. Sometimes it's easier just to become numb than to deal with the plethora of information, with people asking us for our support, our time, and our money. The truth is, we can't do it all. But we can do something. Growing up in rural New Mexico, I was not your traditional or ideal candidate to start a social business. In 2011, I started Etkie, which is a jewelry company that works with Native American women on the Indian reservations in New Mexico. We provide assistance to design, produce, and sell their jewelry to an international audience. Yet it wasn't until I started working directly with these women that I realized the real impact even a small social business could have. One of the artisans we work with is a 42-year-old homeless woman. She was in a horrific car accident, and she had to reteach herself how to bead. She made the bracelet I'm wearing today. And she also never had access to education, healthcare, basic living necessities. Her entire life, she had been told that she didn't matter. So when we're able to say that her products are being featured in Paris this holiday season, her eyes light up. For the first time, she's able to show the world that she has value and that she has something to contribute. While her story is unique, it's not uncommon. There are millions of people who have never had the opportunity to succeed or the opportunity to dream. And this is something that is not emphasized enough. When you support socially conscious businesses, you are not just buying a product, you are making an investment. By choosing to support social companies, you are enabling them to compete in the global market, to challenge the status quo, and to make an impact. With every dollar spent, you are investing in the kind of world you want to live in. Today's TEDx theme is the future in pursuit of an answer. So I wanted to share a few ideas of how together we can change the face of consumerism. We are going to consume, but we need to consume less. And when we do consume, we need to understand the implications of our actions. A friend of mine has been working on a project called Free to Work. It shows companies' labor standards and their production practices. They've created an app where you scan a product's barcode and you're instantly given access to see what that company is doing to prevent forced and child labor. We need to remember that more expensive brands are not the only option. There are ethical and affordable solutions. Take chocolate, for example. Hershey's is an American and mass-produced chocolate company that, due to consumer demand, recently invested $10 million into ensuring that all of their chocolate products were ethically sourced. Don't become discouraged. In 2012, 36 US companies invested $1 billion each into advertising, figuring out ways to get you to consume. It's not an easy process, but every step you take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. And lastly, remember that businesses do not exist without customers. And as customers, we have the power to demand that the products we buy do not exploit the most vulnerable in our society. We need to disrupt the way that we think about consumerism, the way we think about business, and the way we think about the story behind the barcode. Because our future and the future of 30 million people depend on it. Thank you.